What are the priorities in payment and delivery reform? I see three priorities for making sure that we continue to accelerate personalized medicine and make sure that we deliver on that promise for patients. Number one is, as healthcare and healthcare policy continues to evolve to support value-based payment models or value-driven healthcare, it's essential to ensure that those incentives around value recognize and reflect personalized medicine. That means they need to recognize and embrace patient differences. So it's important that we don't set definitions of value or incentives around value based on one-size-fits-all averages. We need to allow for variability amongst patients with diseases like cancer and recognize that patients with one particular set of treatment goals, one particular set of genetics, or one particular type of clinical circumstances might be very different from another. And we need to allow that difference in value as we move to value-based payment. The other thing that is really important to do is to make sure that as we incentivize value, we are supporting the value of care that we might be able to deliver tomorrow and not just supporting the care that we are able to deliver today. So if we don't support continued innovation in new payment models, we will only be supporting status quo care. The second thing that I think is really important in payment and delivery reform is making sure that as we create incentives around use of care protocols or clinical pathways, that those are accountable, that they're grounded in sound science. Increasingly, doctors, cancer doctors and other doctors are being rewarded financially for adhering to care pathways. So if those care pathways, again, are grounded in one-size-fits-all assumptions about treatment equivalence, then they won't recognize personalized medicine and won't allow for tailoring of care to the individual needs based on genetic information. The third issue that I think is really important for us to consider in payment and delivery is just don't create new barriers. I think some of the proposals that we see emerging in Washington right now to address high drug costs, while no doubt well-intentioned, would have the effect of stopping personalized medicine in its tracks. That is because a lot of those proposals are grounded in sort of one-size-fits-all national determinations or assessments of value. And those will not recognize the value of personalized medicine that is different for patients and that evolves over time. So we need to get to better solutions for patients that allow patients and doctors to make that decision about what treatment is most valuable for them.